Alright, so the thing with the axle on the trailer is that the tire is crooked, and this is a tire that got 2,000 miles on it, and you can see that it just rubbed away the one side, and that's this one over here on that side. So here's the boat, and as you can see, it's a little dirty. Open bow. I believe the length of it is 19 feet or 17. One of those two. Some of the plastic has been damaged, so little things like that need replacing. The seats, surprisingly, are in relatively good condition, but they are getting a little crispy. I think they would crack if you sat on it. It's been exposed to the sun for a few years. Right here, the seats have begun to tear, so they'll need covers. Replacing them is pretty expensive. I looked into it, and they're like $400 each for like the whole thing. But just like a terry cloth cover was what Camille was thinking we would do back when we were thinking of reusing this. Unfortunately, you can't really see where the axle is bent. It may just be something easy to fix. It may not. For short drives, you probably won't even notice. For a long drive, it's just the tire wears funny. So here's the motor. In its prime, it was 115 horsepower, and I think it's a 6-cylinder inside. I'd have to open it up to look and remember. I replaced the fuel tank, which is right under this part right here. So it's got a brand new one, no rust in there. That was 4 years ago that I replaced that. And the engine is a 1973, so it's the same age as me. Maker of the hull is Glastron. They're still in business. The hull is also 1973. I'm going to probably replace that light because it's cracked. Here's kind of, in general, the shape of it. We just had some rain, so it's still dripping water from the rainstorm. Here's the console. Get a new wrap for the steering wheel, that's for sure. This is starting to crumble apart. But all the gauges worked except for the speedometer. But the other ones worked fine. Fuel gauge, the tach, and then the battery worked really well. A little different perspective on the driver's seat. This would be a perfect boat to take fishing and occasionally pull your kid on an inner tube. Here's the hitch, and the connection is it's the newer one. I replaced the old one. So as you can see, it's been out in the weather for a while, but I think it'd be pretty easy to fix up. Take some time, and obviously the mechanic would need to be the one to fix the motor and make sure everything was tuned up properly.